welcome back. Justin here, as always, guys. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed my little skit. Actually, no, that wasn't a skit. That was actual footage. That's what these Boglins do when I'm not at home and I'm working. They get together and hang out. Anyway, that's enough of my terrible jokes. Today, we're gonna be opening some brand new Boglins that I got from Big Bad Toy Store. If you guys have been watching the channel for any length of time, you know that I am a huge Boglin nerd. What can I say? Today we have some Bat Boglins. So these are ones that I haven't picked up yet for whatever reason. What am I doing with my hands? I have every other Boglin that's come out since the reissue of these Boglins. I'll link all my Boglin related content because I've made a bunch. When I first started my channel, that was one of the first videos that I ever did well, was when I got my Kickstarter or like Kickstarter package for the original Boglin reissues, and since then I've got every single one. I've got the red-eyed Boglins. I've gotten the other like new designs that they've done, newer. I've got the Dark Lord Boglins. I've gotten the golden horn Boglins. I've gotten, I don't know. There's too many to count at this point. I have the alien Boglins, or not alien Boglins, zombie Boglins coming too. I pre-ordered the set from the website. Those are available now. They're really, really cool. There's 6 new variants. Just a little background on a lot of these new ones, because there have been some complaints I've seen from some people in the Boglin community. The designs aren't drastically different from one another as far as, you know, he's kind of milking the same couple molds and just varying them a little bit. Like he'll knock some horns off, he'll add an extra horns, and kind of doing the same like molds, like I said, but with different paints. So again, that's what these zombie Boglins are going to be. They're kind of ones that are already out, but with a different color scheme. So I'm hoping we get some new designs. That's why I was kind of excited about the Bat Boglins, because it was like a drastic change in the design. I think there was Bat Boglins back in the day, and there's one more Grail. There's one that I haven't gotten yet. And there's a limited edition website exclusive of this guy, but it's 150 bucks. It's like limited to 500. It's signed by Tim Clark. I want to get it so bad. I'm just trying to do the mental gymnastics and justifying paying $150. But if I don't get it and it sells out, I won't have the complete set. So you'll probably see an unboxing video for that one. But let's go ahead and open these Bat Boglins up, because I've been really excited about opening these up. Like I said, I've been sleeping on them. I knew they were out, but I just hadn't got them yet. So I am super, super excited to grab these. I ordered these from Big Bad Toy Store. They were $59.99 a piece. These Boglins aren't cheap. I really don't love the price point on these. But I gotta have them. What can I say? So let's go ahead and take these out of the box, and then we'll get a closer look at them. What do we got here? Oh, Big Bad Toy Store sticker. A new sticker for the TV. All right, these are cool. Are these, I don't think these are autographed. Oh, these are, okay, so the boxes are a little bit different. Do they not? Okay. These are different. So these boxes, usually the boxes come and they have the traditional cage style boxes where you lift the plastic cage up. These do not have that. So that's interesting. I wonder if they're moving towards removing the draw, like it's like a drawbridge style door that has been on every single one. Okay, so this does slide out. Okay, it does slide out. There's a little, what do you call it? Zip tie right here. So it's just a sliding window. It's not the plastic grate. So I wonder if that's a change they're making. Interesting. With these included are usually, I think I got, sometimes they come with the pins. These may not come with pins. We'll open them up and see what we get with them. If you want to see a full in-depth unboxing of these things, you can watch this video right here. This is the most in-depth Boglin video I've ever done, from opening them up, because surprisingly they were packaged kind of weird. The tails come separate, and the first ones they started putting out a couple years ago, being that the tail is separated, they attached the Boglin to the back of the box, and it was like you had to be like an Olympic bodybuilder to be able to pull these things out of the box. And then you'd end up damaging the box, which was super annoying. So they've kind of remedied that, making them a little bit easier to get out. Let's go ahead and open these up and we'll see what they look like. All right, so we got both these zip ties done, and now as you can see, the front of the cage opens up like the old ones, only instead of a little plastic, like plastic bars, it's a window box, and it's made out of cardboard. I don't know if it's not a huge deal, but it is a fairly big break from the tradition of the way every single Boglin has ever been packaged. Like even in the 80s, they always had that. At least to the best of my knowledge, they always had that cage, the bars. So it is an interesting change that they switched to these. Maybe there's some like logistical thing. I don't mind the window box. It's just it's different. We'll just say it's different. So now we got to open these bad boys up, and they are kind of a bitch to get out. I'm not gonna lie. The way these things are packaged is kind of obnoxious. I don't know why they have to secure these things in here so hard, but they really, really do. So the best way to get these out is to open them on the side, and then, are you gonna slide out for me? There you go. You slide them out, you have your cage here, and then you have your Boglin. You have to fit these sockets together, and they don't usually want to go together very well. But there's this guy, and I'll get some better footage in here too so you guys can see it. But there's this one. He's got like a nice, kind of like a burnt orange, burnt red paint job to the top. A really nice, pretty vibrant purple color. And this has the usual, all these molds are pretty good. They're pretty well detailed with bumps and little warts and ridges and stuff like that. They are pretty, when you get up close to them, they do have a good amount of detail. And then as always, as tradition, you can move the eyes around. Now, well, that's one of the other things that kind of varies a little bit. The paint jobs, usually they'll have different colored eyes. So these bat Boglins have kind of these really cool, almost like cat wolf eyes, purple eyes. And now we got to put on the wings. And the first thing I noticed when I took them out of the box is that they're pretty good size. And I'll say the detail on the wings are actually pretty damn good. You can see all kinds of little veins and ridges, and there's a good amount of detail to the hands on both the bottom side and the lower side, the little claws. I like that the web is purple, and like the little bones or fingers of the wings or whatever is that burnt orange red color. So it looks really, really cool. I'll just go ahead and put both of these together, and then we'll have a look at both of them. All right, guys, we got them both out of the box and assembled. They're pretty good size. You can see these are probably about a full 12 or 13 inches. That's what she said. Wingspan on here, so they are good size. It's a normal size Boglin. They're not any bigger or smaller. Same size Boglin, added wings. The paint job on the red one, I'm not as stoked on because of the high contrast of colors. The sort of like gradient that you get on the red and purple, where it looks kind of, I don't know, just like a nice blend of the colors. This is much more harsh and looks a little bit more sloppy, and it actually kind of chipped off a little bit. So I'm not in love with the outside paint job. The eyes are cool in this one. You have purple and green eyes on this one, and you have like an orange, like a red orange, but this one has a blue tongue, which is kind of cool. So I love these. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to buy every single new Boglin that they come out until they stop making them, because I've gone too far to quit now. I literally have. So I'm gonna leave you guys with some footage of these guys. I don't go too in depth with these videos anymore because I've done so many of them as far as like an in-depth unboxing. So if you wanna see the actual assembly and you want to see like the very first reissue Boglins and a full unboxing, I'll link that video down below. So guys, that's pretty much it. I have a lot going on right now. I have 3 channels. So this is the Dead Couch. This is my physical media collecting channel and like retro movie channel. And Movie Watch Daily is my main channel where I do movie news, reviews. I'm getting ready to do a couple big rankings, so you can check that out. And my podcast, The Rad Pack, that I do with Garrett and Mel from Born to Be Rad, My Killer Podcast. We would really love for you guys to check out the podcast on that channel. We just started the channel on its own separately. That's the only place that Rad Pack content will be found now. So if you want to check us out, we're going to be talking about Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I just have to edit that one. That'll be out this week. We're getting we have our 1 year anniversary show, the Rad Pack first birthday party. That stream's going to be on June 17th, right here. I'll put it right here. So that's exciting. Tons of stuff going on. So I appreciate your guys' time. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Boglin on, my friends, and I'm gonna leave you guys with some beautiful Boglin footage that you guys can cherish. Love you guys. Stay weird. Remember to always be yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.